Hey viewers and viewers, my name is General Strategist and welcome back to a return to Castle Wolfenstein, not real RTCW though this time. So, we're on the run-up at the moment to the 600th video in my RTCW series. So in the last episode, basically I went as far as I could with the real RTCW version of the Project X demo. Unfortunately, that thing kind of bugged out and I couldn't really go any further. Now, in the meantime, of course, I'm hoping to do the real RTCW version of Operation Vorsichtig, starting from episode 600, ideally with Phil, because he's going to be visiting me very soon down here, down south, so we'll probably record it then. But in the meantime, as we're on this sort of run up to that, I'm thinking we might just, take some chilled out little episodes to go back over some of these old RTCW multiplayer maps that I actually have in my download directory, starting with this one. This is Rennes, ladies and gentlemen. That's R-E-N-N-E-S. So I guess it sounds like it's somewhere in France, perhaps. This is just a simple one, so as usual, we're going to be taking a look at the old map, doing a bit of a spotlight, maybe doing a bit of tactical analysis, how would teams back in the day have played on this. So the overview: the Allied forces are attempting to steal top-secret war documents from the Axis. Pretty straightforward little objective there. Objective 1, steal top-secret Axis war documents. Looks like they're in a church. Interesting. 2, get to the pub, transmit war documents. Destroy the church side door, that's a secondary, or destroy the sewer door. Okay, so that's all the Allied stuff. So we'll play as the Allies, kind of first and foremost, and then we'll, take a look at the Axis side of things. Looks like maybe you get about 9 minutes round time in this, just judging by the timer and the fact it's on 8:30 at the moment. Okay, God, this reminds me almost a little bit of Medal of Honor Allied Assault. The levels where you start off in the countryside and then you end up in France. There we go. We can go through this gate. So, what do we got here? La Taverne. This must be the pub. Well, that's what it says actually in the top right. So this is probably where we need to transmit the documents once we get them. Okay, so the initial Allied spawn then is down in this field. Let me just check. Is this the only way out of it? Or is there any other access? Well, it looks like instead the Allies could jump and go around the back of the building here. And there's a back door to the pub. So there's two ways of getting out of the field, but they are in quite close proximity to one another. And having said that, if you jump over this section of wall, the only ways you can go are around here, which just takes you back out to the main street where that gate is, or you go this way, down here, and so it takes you just basically back out onto the main street again. So irrespective of which one you do, which one you take, whether the gate or there, you're going to come out here anyway. Okay, so that could just be interesting if you're on the Axis team and you're needing to, you're seeking perhaps to bottleneck the Allied troops. Depends on where the Axis initial spawn point is actually located. This really does remind me a bit of Medal of Honor Allied Assault, just looking at it. Reminds me like the levels, like looking at this where you had the tank and you go around blowing open buildings. Alright, so what else is there in the pub, if anything? I guess these windows... Oh no, they're not actually solid. You can just shoot out of them. Okay. Interesting to know. So people can shoot out and people can fire back in. Okay. Someone who's playing cards. Alternatively, you've got a second floor up here. Ah, and the radio, by the looks of it, is here, where you have to transmit stuff from. Okay. Interesting. It all makes sense. So presumably, yeah, these windows also don't look like they're solid. Basically, it's the window frame. There's no actual glass in it. You can see it because of the sparks flying off the wall of that opposite building when I shoot. There you go. Alright, interesting to know. So, I suppose if the Allies were trying to defend this location, they've got plenty of windows to be sniping down from. Interestingly. Okay, I thought for a second they were explosive barrels, but they're not. Alright, let's get moving. What else have we got around this town? Do any of these doors open? Not that one. This one? Nah, big set double, but it doesn't do anything. Just got to keep our eyes peeled for things like back alleys and stuff that we could potentially use. So we can climb up here into this ruined building. So that's interesting. So gives you a bit of cover, I guess. So you're not just advancing down the main street and potentially getting sniped. Then you got a level up here as well with a window. Okay, so you could presumably get an Allied sniper, perhaps in this location, just looking down there, potentially. I see, I see. Right, well, there's nothing else really to this building by the looks of it. Don't mind if I take a bit of damage there. Then you got this ruined, bombed out structure over here. I guess it's additional cover if you wanted to use it, but I mean, it doesn't look like there's really much to it, if I'm being honest. And there's just this over here, which doesn't look like you can get into there, but fine. Alright, so we have to go down the main street. So, yeah, I mean, you've got these kind of flanking bits along the sides of the street, but it's a pretty linear looking map so far, in the sense that everyone's going to be moving in one general direction. Okay, so then you have the doors, nothing opens. Right, and then you've got a big bombed out warehouse, and now you come to a bridge. Okay, this bridge was on the loading screen. Right, so you got all that there. Bridge is here. Okay. So you're gonna. So I imagine this is going to be potentially a bit of a bottleneck. This destroyed fighter aircraft down there. Okay, so there are stairways actually up, out. Well, a stairway there at least. Is the one on the other side? No, not by the looks of it. Okay, so there's the one staircase that goes down to the river's edge. Wonder if this takes you to the sewer entrance, maybe. Perhaps? I don't know. Let's have a look. Is there anything actually under the water here? Aha! Hello. Alright, so this is the point at which, by the looks of it, the map starts to become a bit less linear. So potentially, I mean, I'm assuming, yeah, you can destroy that. Oh, but I can't actually do anything with dynamite there. Okay, so never mind. See, I thought there was going to be something you could destroy there, but apparently not. It says it can be destroyed. Maybe it has to be destroyed from the other side. Maybe that's it. Alright, so I was kind of thinking for a second it was going to be sort of a moment here where the map becomes non-linear, i.e. allies could either go through under there, or they could continue down the main street. But my guess is actually they can only go this way. Nothing really in that alleyway over there. I'm aware we're coming up to only 3 minutes left on the round time. That's fine. If we run out of time, we'll just let another round start. We'll keep exploring. Okay, so there is a machine gun here, which obviously I'm guessing the Axis team probably wants to get their hands on straight away to actually use that to try and hold back any Allied advance. Okay, so it does feel like the Allies are going to get potentially quite easily bottlenecked on this map. Oh, look at this. We've got like a little cafe outdoor area with actual tables, custom models put in. Bazaro Vazi? Not sure. Anything else? Just a lot of these doors I don't think they actually do anything. I don't think they open, do they? But this is the Axis hideout, so presumably we have to go downstairs then. Down here. So again, fairly linear. Teams, well, the Allied team that is potentially going to get quite boxed in. And then you're off over here through another fairly linear area. There's a few crates for cover, but then there's this long fucking stretch of open ground here that the Allies have to cover. That's going to be probably quite difficult for them. Now I do see with the big building there's like balconies along it. But I don't know if you can actually get up there. I'm not sure if you can. Maybe the Axis can go up there, but if they can, that would give them a real defensive advantage. Church side doors. This is something we can blast open. Let's whack that down. Probably going to run out of time in the round before we actually find the objective here, but it's fine. Right, so we've got the church. Okay. And the main door's just open. But of course, probably there's going to be a lot of Axis players just kind of looking at that, hence why there's a side door. Oh, but then there is a path that goes up here. What's this all about? Just want to check this whilst that dynamite timer's going down. Does it go anywhere? Huh. Does this maybe go to the Axis spawn point? Church side door has been destroyed. Well, we'll investigate down there in a bit. But first, let's see if we can actually just find the objective before anything else. Right, so we blew the side door. We'll just go through the main entrance. Alright, so you go in here. And yes, immediately there's a lot of cover. Ah, there you go. So there's the documents. And that must be... yeah, that must be the sewer entrance if you want to get down. I see. Okay. So I doubt I'm going to be able to make it back to the pub with the amount of time that we got left on the round there, but that's fine. We're only doing like a little spotlight video here. Okay, so... yeah. My guess is, as soon as they pick up the documents, the Allies probably want to use the sewer entrance, because otherwise they're having to run back all this way, which probably would be an absolute nightmare, because Axis players could probably sort of double back and try and maybe cut them off, I'm assuming. Gosh, do you reckon we can do it in 10 seconds? Nah, we're not going to do it. We're not going to be able to fulfill this in 4, 3, 2, 1, and boom. There we go. So, right. Okay. Interesting. So we know where the sewer entrance is. I kind of want to just keep playing as a allied engineer just for the moment, because I want to see if I can blast open that sewer entrance and then just see, you know, just look at the path basically, and then go and look at that other route, which I'm assuming takes you towards the Axis spawn point, because otherwise what would be the purpose of that whole area of the map? That must be it. Alright, so you do that. Good. Okay. So the allies want to go through here. My stamina still needs to recharge. That's fine. Okay. So yeah, my initial kind of thoughts, tactically speaking, are that this potentially would be a difficult map for the allied team, just because of how linear it is. I mean, my guess is that the Axis spawn point, at least their initial spawn point, assuming it doesn't change at any point in this, is probably up that other route that we saw, and it's probably right at the other side of the map. So it would probably mean that in practice the allies do get a bit of a breather initially to kind of run down the street. Also, I just noticed there is an interior in that building there. Hold on. Is there a way to get up there? Maybe through this door? Ah, this door opens. Okay. I see. So... Alright. What the heck is going on here? Popeye! Oh, we found an Easter egg, ladies and gents. Someone's Popeye collection. Yeah, as I was saying though, yeah, you can smash through these windows. Okay, so what the allies could do is they could get a couple of snipers up here just to try and provide a bit of covering fire in case any Axis troops are trying to go for the not the SMG, for the MG down there. So yeah, just as well I spotted that, because I almost missed it. I wasn't looking hard enough. Okay, so yeah, linear environment, but there are buildings you can go into, and it looks like you can actually go into this one over here as well, judging by that upper floor. Hold on. Did I miss a door somewhere? Oh god, it's really dark. Oh, hello. Oh, I didn't realise you could climb up this stuff here. Okay, so not only did the allies have a building over there that they could put snipers in, looks like the Axis also have a building they could get some snipers in over on this side. Okay. So yeah, like I say, it feels really... That feels like it would be really tough. If you had an Axis team that moved really quick, if they were quick on the mark, they could get some troops straight into defensive positions and start pushing the allies back and holding them up at the bridge, potentially. So yeah, your allied team will probably want some snipers, long-range stuff, so they can snipe out the any Axis MG gunners, machine gunners, I should say. Otherwise, that's machine gun gunners. Yeah, so that they can do that, and then obviously the rest of them can close in, actually deal with Axis troops. Okay, so this is the little corridor where the side door comes in. Nice. So sewer entrance there. So let's just pick up the objective. Damn, there's nice big stained glass windows though. Feels like this one has a few custom textures and things added to it, this particular map, which is actually really good. Okay, side door been destroyed. There's no real point in me actually destroying that, but right, let's just wait for that to blow, and in the meantime, let's just go back up here and see what the deal is. Alright. Surely this, like I say, must lead to a spawn point for the Axis team, if I can get in there. Let's just check some of the doors. Just keeping my eyes peeled as well for any other windows. So what's the deal over here, this sort of arched yard? Nothing much there, okay. Right, sounds like the sewer entrance or whatever just blew. So you see there's lots of buildings and like little nooks and crannies around here, but... Aha! Axis spawn, we found it. Okay, it spawns in this building here. Or they spawn in this building over here, rather. So yeah, they have a little bit of a run. I feel like that... the distance for the Axis to the bridge compared to the Allies to the bridge, I don't know, maybe it's about the same sort of distance. So maybe... Oh god. That's a bit of a glitch. We can see into the building there. Ignore that. So yeah, I guess that's just what that is. It's just the map makers basically spaced them out to try and give the Allies a fighting chance. So there's an attempt there, certainly, at balancing things. So yeah, if you're on the Axis team, probably what you want to do is get running down here as fast as you can. Because that's tricky, actually, because, yeah, if the distance is... Because I'm just thinking, if we regard the bridge as being the sort of centre point of the map, then the Allied path to the bridge and the Axis path to the bridge are probably around about an equal distance. So yeah, there's balance there, then, I guess, in that respect. Right, we're in the sewers now. So when did this take out? No, this is the sewer door here. This must surely take you out into the riverbed, though, where the bridge is, right? Looks like you can potentially destroy this as well. Let's just do that. Oh, wow. Okay, the mere act of the grenade touching those bars actually managed to destroy them. Right, let's just get into the vent and wait for that thing to blow. I see, then you come out here as well. Wait, hang on a sec. Let me just wait for this to explode. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Huh. Okay, so there's a sewer door there, and you've got a little, like, vent that just basically takes you around it anyway. Okay, I see. I see what the deal is there. So there is an alternate path, but probably it would be very easy for an Axis player to defend this. Having said that, could an Axis player even get down here before the big grating up here was destroyed? Because you need to put dynamite on that to get through it. So the Axis players would not be able to get down here prematurely. So if that thing gets blown open, then presumably a load of Allied players are going to come straight down here. And they won't even need to blow that, they can just go through here. And nobody will be able to stop them, presumably. And then they just go up this way. And this surely takes us... Oh god, where are we now, though? Sewer air intake. Huh. Okay. So we have to go for a swim, I see. Dive. The question is... Oh, you can get sort of... Okay, you can keep bobbing up for breaths. Like that. Yeah, this takes us out here towards the riverbed. Sewer start. But hang on, we're completely submerged here, so... You can't actually equip the dynamite when it's underwater like that. So hang on, this whole path is kind of redundant. It's useless then. There's no point to coming down here. Huh. Because if you can't actually prime the dynamite, then you're not going to be able to blast through that thing. So you can't... So yeah, but basically this whole path feels like it's completely redundant. Unless I'm just missing something. I wonder if that was an oversight on the map maker's part. Feels like maybe it was. Just going to say that right now. Alright, so assuming I haven't made a mistake there, then it would appear that the only way for the Allies to go, in order to return the enemy documents to the pub, is literally either out there or back out here. And then just run the entire gamut all the way back again. Huh. Curious. Okay. Yeah, I get the feeling that the sewer route was probably put in there to try and give the Allies an alternate route. But it looks like it doesn't actually work. So yeah, you'd just have to double back and go this way again. So, presumably, a clever Axis team, rather than setting up their defences within the church, could probably set their defences around the church. They could probably set down a trap, so that the Allies go into the church, and then the Axis team just pins them down inside it. Because if they get pinned down in the sewer, then that's fine, because there's nothing they can really do there. Because it doesn't go anywhere, presumably. Okay, so there you go, bit of nice little tactical analysis. If you're on the Axis team, you probably want a mix of snipers and closer range weapons for this one. Depends on how far the Allies actually get. I mean, for example, if the Allies get to the church and if you were trying to bottle them up in there, you probably want flamethrowers to cover the entrances. Yeah, and you probably want people hiding behind the crates with submachine guns, Panzerfausts, rifles. You want some snipers at distance. Alright, let's return these documents. And then, once again, Boom, transmitted. Allies win. So there you go, everyone. That was another little RTCW old multiplayer map spotlight with me, General Red. I do enjoy coming back and, you know, looking at old RTCW multiplayer, especially these maps, even if no one's playing it. It's just interesting seeing these maps and seeing, you know, how creative map makers back in the day could get. It's also good just doing a bit of tactical analysis, thinking about what makes a good multiplayer map, or maybe what doesn't. So in this case, I think the makers, you know, they've clearly tried to go for balance in terms of physical distances that the two teams have to run. But the problem is, part of the map, by the looks of it, doesn't work properly, which probably would skew things in the Axis' favour. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this video. Next, obviously, a few videos probably are going to be multiplayer map spotlights like this. So you watched Rennes with me, General Red Strategist. Facebook and links down below, along with the links to my propagandist channel for anyone interested. If you enjoyed, don't forget, leave a like, comment, subscribe and all that jazz. I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody. Go! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Yeah. Oh lord! No! 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 Holy crap! This area's horrible. Oh my god! I'm being shot to fucking pieces! Ah! Oh my! What the fuck? Holy shit! Holy fucking shit! Okay, this is going to be a nasty area. I can tell from the get-go. Right. Okay. Give me fucking rifle. No, no, you don't. This is a bad weapon. Oh my god, he's taking my health right down. Okay, get that out. Maybe we should use this for sniping.